Hi, so today we're going to be packing my makeup bag. I know I did this video like a month ago, but this time it's going to be a bit different because we are going on our first wedding anniversary trip. So it's going to be a bit different. I am going to bring a bit more makeup and a bit more high-end makeup because I do want to look cute and I do want to wear a bit more makeup because it's our first wedding anniversary, so I want to have some really cute photos. I am actually going to try and vlog the trip. I'm probably not going to speak while I vlog because I'm just way too anxious to do that, but I'm probably gonna film like a lot of different clips, put them together and then do a voiceover. That's kind of like the idea I have, but we'll see if that's actually gonna end up working for me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It means so much to me. And now let's finally get into the packing. Okay, so basically I'm using the same bag I used last time, so let's hope that everything is gonna fit here. So I'm first gonna start with my base products, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do because usually when I travel I bring my Wet n Wild tinted hydrator, but I literally lost that. I don't know where it is. I have already looked for it everywhere and I just cannot find it anywhere, but if I do end up finding it, I'm gonna bring that. But since right now I don't have it, I literally don't know what I'm gonna bring. I would usually bring these healthy mix foundations because I have two shades of these. I have these shades 51 light vanilla and 56 light bronze, but I am out of the lighter shade. Like literally almost nothing comes out, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough. I mean, we are only away for 3 days, so it might be enough because I can open this up and then scrape literally whatever is left here, but I'm not sure if I want to risk that because I do want to bring a darker shade in case I do get some tan. So I'm either going to bring these two and a backup lighter for foundation in case I run out of this one, or my second option is to bring these Dior Forever Skin Glows because I have two shades of these as well. I have these shades 1N and 3N, but these are just a bit too heavy for my liking. Not heavy, they just have a lot of coverage, and you know it's gonna be really hot and I don't want to wear a lot of coverage. I want something really sheer and natural. You can sheer these out, but I don't know. You know, these are also very expensive and I broke this one literally on a trip, so I don't want the same thing to happen to these because these are so expensive. So I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have to think about that for a minute because I really don't know. For concealer, I think I'm only going to bring my Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. This one is in the shade 00, I think. Yeah, I mean, this one is light. It's a really brightening shade for me. But I don't know, it's the only drugstore concealer I have right now. So I'm definitely going to bring at least this one, and then I might add one more concealer later. I forgot primer. I'm actually going to bring my Milk Makeup Hydrogrip primer because again, it's probably going to be really hot and we're going to be out and about all day, so I do want to have something that's going to grip my makeup. So I'm going to bring this, and I do want to get some use out of this because I rarely ever use this. For a cream bronzer, I think I'm going to bring my NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal Light. This is a really nice shade. Even if I do get some tan, I think that this might work. And then on the other side, it's a highlighter. So I think this might actually be the only highlighter I bring because, you know, it's a really nice gold shade. I don't really need anything other than this for highlight. So I'm definitely bringing that. And for my powder bronzer, I'm actually going to bring my L'Oreal Fresh Wear Infallible bronzer. This one is too dark for me. It's the shade medium, but if I do get some tan, it is going to be really nice. And even if I don't get a tan, I do want to look really bronzy, so I think this is going to be great. And now for blush, I have prepared quite a few and we need to narrow it down. So let's move this here. Basically, these are all the blushes that I'm considering bringing. I usually like to only bring one blush because, you know, I like my Mauve blushes and that's probably what I'm going to end up wearing. But I do want to have some options this trip. So the one that I definitely know I'm going to bring is Melt Lynx. because it's such a beautiful bronzy shade, and I'm definitely going to be going for a bronzy look. So I do want to bring this. That is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous bronzy blush. And it's also really nice and shimmery. So that's definitely going to go in the bag. I have also swatched these in my last Pack My Makeup bag with me. So I have these shades Pinched and Polished. And I ended up actually bringing only one of these on my last trip. So this is Polished. It's like a really nice watermelon pink shade. And this one is Pinched. I prefer Pinched because it's a bit more of a cooler tone pink. But they are very similar though. So I ended up only bringing Pinched on my last trip. But I'm not sure if I'm going to bring any of these two actually, because I do have the Lynx shade from this formula. Now I have these two VIEVE blushes that are just such perfect shades for a summer vacation. This is the shade Piazza. It is such a beautiful sunburned shade on my skin tone. So that is Piazza. And then the other shade I have is Pesca. So I like to mix these two, and they just give me the most perfect sun-kissed look ever. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me just swatch all of the blushes so I can decide. Then I have Rare Beauty and Happy. But I don't want to bring this one because I'm afraid I'm gonna leave it there. And it took me years to finally get my hands on this specific shade. So I really don't want to leave it there. And then Joy. Joy is like a really nice summery orangey shade. But I don't think I would really wear Joy, so I don't think I am going to bring Joy. So I think I'm going to eliminate Joy. Then I think that this would be such a perfect summer vacation blush. So this is the Rose Ink Lip and Cheek color in the shade Foxglove. This is such a beautiful sunburnt kind of a shade. I think that would be so pretty. So that is Foxglove. And then I have these two Merit blushes. I really love this packaging for traveling because I cannot break them, or at least I hope I cannot, and they're really tiny. So I have the shade Cheeky, because I do want to have a pink option. That is Cheeky. I also want to have a mauve option. So this is Raspberry Barrett. So I have a bronzy blush. I definitely want to bring a pink blush and a berry blush. But I'm just not sure which one it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to bring Happy because, again, I really don't want to lose it. So, I really don't know. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to bring Piazza because it's such a beautiful sunburnt shade. I love this in the summertime. And then, I'm either gonna bring Pinched, this is Pinched, or Cheeky from Merit. Or I really don't know. But I also really want to bring Rose Ink Foxglove. But then I don't have a mauve blush, and I love mauve blushes. You know what, I think I'm actually gonna bring Pinch. This is my favorite blush. Okay, I'm really covered in blush. I think I'm gonna bring Pinch. This is like my favorite blush to travel with. I just cannot go anywhere without it. It's this really lovely pink shade. And is that gonna be enough, or should I just... I'm not gonna bring Polished, and I'm not gonna bring Piazza. But I'm kind of thinking maybe I should bring one of these. Let me think about it, and I'll be back. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna bring Happy from Rare Beauty, and I'm gonna be extra mindful and extra careful to not leave it there, or forget it, or break it, or whatever, because I am that clumsy. But I'm just, you know, I'm gonna hope for the best, because I really want a really nice pinky, but more vibrant shade. For lip liner, I'm for sure gonna bring NYX Mauve in Nude Beige. I mean, that is literally what I always bring. So this is Mauve. And this is Nude Beige. Now mascara is another tricky category for me this time, because the only mascara I have is this Essence Lash Princess mascara that I absolutely hate. And I definitely am not going to bring this because I know I'm going to hate my lashes. Now the only other mascara I have is this L'Oreal mascara, the Telescopic Lift one. I just recently bought this for a video and I have not used it yet. So if I bring it, that's going to be literally my first time using it. So am I just going to bring it and hope for the best? Probably, because I don't have another option. Literally, this is the only other mascara I have. So I'm going to bring that. And I'm also going to bring one of my waterproof mascaras just in case I decide to wear a mascara on the beach. But I'm not sure which one. I think I want to bring the Essence one actually. Now for my eyes, I know I want to bring these two eyeliners. So the Essence Lash Princess Liner in brown. This is such a beautiful brown liner. That is so pretty. I really love this one and I do use it a lot. And I'm also going to bring my Rimmel Glameyes liner in case I want a black liner. And for eyeshadow palettes, I was thinking bringing only this Natasha Denona mini bronze palette, because if I'm gonna wear eyeshadow, it's probably gonna be a bronzy look. You know, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna bring at least this one and then I'll think about if I need another palette that's not bronzy. But this one is definitely going with me. And then I was kind of thinking bringing one of these NYX glow shots, but I'm not sure if I need those. Well, maybe. I think I'm gonna bring this shade Golden Goji. It's more of a golden shade. Yeah, I think that might look really nice. Just all over the lid. So I'm gonna bring this. And then for powder, I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna bring my Wet n Wild Bare Focus powder. This is the translucent shade. I just don't want to bring any of my fancy powders because they are really expensive. And you know, it's gonna be really hot, really sweaty anyways, so it doesn't really matter which powder I bring. I'm gonna get sweaty, so I'm just gonna bring this one. This is in the shade Translucent. For my brows, I'm just gonna bring my ABH brow pomade in the shade Ash Brown. And for my lips, I'm gonna bring this VIEVE Lip Dew in the shade Rosa. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring a lipstick. I'm thinking I should bring one of these Cloud Clouds because I love these. I think I'm definitely gonna bring this one. It's such a nice pop of color. So I'm definitely gonna bring that one, and maybe this one. Oh, I want to bring all of them, but there is really no need. I think I'm also gonna bring the Mauve one, and I'm gonna leave this one here. Okay, I do think I'm gonna bring my mini NARS concealers in case I end up getting some tan, because I never really use them. They're a bit too dark for me. I have the shade Light 2 Vanilla and the medium one Custard, and these are really, really small and easy to bring, so I'm just gonna pop those there. You know what, I think I'm just gonna bring these two, and hopefully there's gonna be enough for me to scrape down, and if not, I'm just gonna purchase foundation there. It's not the end of the world. So I'm just gonna bring these two, and I think that's pretty much it. Now this is a lot more full than last time, so I don't think my brushes are gonna fit here, nor my skincare. So let me just quickly go through what else I'm gonna bring. So for my SPF, I'm of course bringing my La Roche-Posay SPF. And for my moisturizer, I think I'm only going to bring the Embryolisse moisturizer because Valletta is going to be way too greasy, way too thick for that summer heat. So I'm only going to bring this. Of course, I'm bringing my Got to Be Glued for my brows. Now I'm just going to quickly go through my brushes. For my base, I'm going to bring my NYX foundation brush. This has been my favorite foundation brush. This has been my favorite foundation brush. This has been my favorite foundation brush lately. I use it all the time, so I'm gonna bring this for my foundation. Of course, I'm gonna bring my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm gonna pop that in here. My powder, I'm gonna bring this Real Techniques setting brush. For blush, since I packed both cream and powder, for cream I'm gonna bring my Rose Ink blush brush. I really don't want to bring this because I love this brush so much and I don't want to lose it, but this is the best blush brush in my opinion, so I do need to have that. And for my powder blush, I'm gonna bring this ColourPop F32 brush. For bronzer, I'm gonna bring my ColourPop F29 brush. For my brows, I just use this random art store brush because it's really precise, so I'm gonna pack that. You know what, I just realized I actually don't want to bring my color corrector. I'm gonna bring my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in the shade 2 medium, and I'm gonna bring my Sigma 4D HD brush for my color corrector. And for my eyeshadow, I think I'm only gonna bring 4 brushes. I'm first gonna bring this ColourPop E25. Now they're all stained from that Yucca palette, but you know, I'm just gonna wipe them and they're gonna be fine. Okay, so this is the ColourPop E25 brush. Then I'm also gonna bring the ColourPop E26 brush. It's just a smaller brush. Then I'm gonna bring one fluffy brush. This is the ColourPop E27. And one really smaller brush. This is the ColourPop E29. And honestly, I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I did this pretty quickly. But yeah, that's definitely all I'm bringing. I think it's even more than enough for a 2.5 days trip. But yeah, it's a special trip, so I do want to have a lot of options. Okay, and here's my very full makeup bag. I'm going to try and close it now. So this is very full. Definitely a lot fuller than usual. But yeah, I'm really happy with everything I'm bringing. I think I'm definitely gonna have a lot of options with everything that I picked. And that will be all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.